Welcome to the Onyx Path News. You are joined once again. Hang on, or am I joined? We are joined in unholy matrimony here for the Onyx Path News this Monday, where we will be talking just a little about all things Trinity. When I say all things Trinity, I mean two things Trinity. There are two big Trinity things that have taken place over the last week. Let me start with Trinity Continuum Anima. You see, not you, she, we're not turning into Sean Connery today. Trinity Continuum Anima's Jumpstart Shattered Seals was I've lost control of my words again. Was released last week and has done very well. And so I wanted to bring your attention to it. Shattered Seals is an adventure that doesn't just set you up for your campaigns of Trinity Continuum Anima. It also introduces very well the world of Cascade, the MMORPG setting, the deep immersive setting of Anima. That basically enables your characters to plug in and go to another world. It is a fantastic adventure, one I have played through, and so I can recommend it firsthand. And it introduces all the rules, comes with a whole load of pre-generated characters you can play. Full adventure, right there, all in one clean, lovely, accessible package, just as Cascade would want. Now, this isn't the only Trinity Continuum Anima Jumpstart coming, because we have two being released for Anima, because Anima is a game split across, well, in a sense, two worlds. I have been really fond of my experience playing Anima. I've still not had a chance to run it, interestingly enough. It's one of the very rare games where I've played it more than I've ran it, in the sense that I've not ran it at all, and I don't often play and not run games. So yeah, I've got a different perspective on this one than usual, and it's just one I've had a whole heap of fun getting engaged with. Now you can find a link to where you can buy Shattered Seals in the video description below, and I recommend that you do. It is very well written, beautiful art, and again, everything you need to get yourself started. It answers all of the questions you need answered as well, introducing you to the story path system. Another Trinity Continuum piece of news. We are, as of time of recording, and I imagine within a couple of days it's probably going to be even lower, $300 away from our Kaiju versus Steam Rig stretch goal on Trinity Continuum Steam Wars. I have to say that is very exciting to me as one of the co-developers of Trinity Continuum Steam Wars. To see that stretch goal within sight is a beautiful, beautiful thing. We have been talking about the idea of these war rigs versus aquatic monsters sometime, and you know how much I like aquatic monsters. And in terms of some frequently asked questions regarding Trinity Continuum Steam Wars, it is part of the Trinity Continuum. It is not a They Came From game. It is using the StoryPath Ultra system, and therefore updates the Trinity Continuum to StoryPath Ultra for the very first time. It is placed in the year 1897. Whether that falls within the same continuity, the same continuum as Aether, which of course occurs just before it, is ultimately down to you. But remember, there are many worlds in the Trinity Continuum, and whether that leads into Adventure, Aberrant, Aeon, and such, well, again, that is something for you to determine. But also, I think the Setting Secrets chapter is coming up soon for backers, so give that a read if you haven't already. If you back the campaign, you can read the manuscript ahead of release. It is a game that isn't confined to Steam Rigs. It isn't just battlefield combat. Far from it. It is a game of espionage, adventure, diplomacy, behind enemy lines conflict, global alliances and their breakdowns. So there's a political edge to it too. And of course, it fully embraces that late 19th century, late Victorian, early Edwardian, or what would become Edwardian sensibility of the world. It isn't all grim. Something I've had asked of me is Steam Wars a really grim exercise in war? And while, of course, war in reality is a grim, relentless slog, it's with many casualties and many tragedies, this is also a game. And while you can focus on that aspect, and some of our war diaries that have been coming out on this channel have, the other war diaries, just as the game, focus on the gung-ho attitude of brave soldiers going off to war, the winning of medals, the triumphs of victory, the excitement of battle, the way you can get caught up in these things. Yes, these things can have a darker edge, but they can also be pure adventures when ran at the gaming table, and Steam Wars really explores that too. I've not spoken much about the fact that Steam Wars originated from a graphic novel by Larry Blameyer, and it is worth checking out. You can buy it on Amazon, I believe, and to be honest, in many places, but do check it out. It is a wonderful capsule of what you can do with the RPG, though, of course, the RPG expands it far more than could possibly fit in one graphic novel. So, with all that said, that's two Trinity Continuum pieces of news, and I'm sure there'll be more to come very, very soon. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.